看到了敌人的飞机，发现了敌军直升机。
What's up guys, I'm Fire and welcome to Battlefield 4, where everything can happen on the battlefield. And in fact, we're going to be getting some next-gen content coming up in the next week, and I gotta say, I'm super excited to finally get to play Battlefield 4 with 64 players. That's going to be so awesome, you know, with next-gen consoles coming out, and then updated graphics, more players. It's going to be so cool, and as a console gamer, and I'm just so excited for this. Although, there's a lot of people that don't even want to talk about next gen, and they're like, what? But for me, I'm really excited for next gen. I don't care what kind of console you get. In fact, they're pretty much the same thing. If you think about it, they really are the same. The only tiny little difference, as far as like the Xbox One having 720p and the PS4 being 900p, it really isn't all that much of a difference. I've seen some gameplay, and it really isn't all that different. They are very much alike indeed. As far as in detail, I have to say the PS4 looks a little bit sharper, just a tad little bit, but the Xbox One has much better color to it. I feel like the colors are very vibrant and they just bring out the textures. They just bring out everything a lot clearer than the PS4. But the PS4 has a little bit better texture and a little bit sharper images, but as far as brightness and color, the Xbox gets that. But other than that, I found no difference between the two after watching some gameplay, and I gotta say, I'm excited for both consoles. I'll eventually get the Xbox One, eventually probably when the prices go a little bit lower, but as of right now, I'm getting the PS4 at launch, and I just cannot wait for that. Now, back into Battlefield 4, I gotta just say, it's freaking cool. It's a lot of fun. Although it is pretty much like BF3, but there's a few things I like about it that's not like BF3. I love the new classes on how they put everything, how they balance it out more. I love how the recon now gets C4 because it's just so much fun being able to blow up tanks. It is, and the thing I noticed that just because of that reason, there are a lot more recons everywhere. I've noticed that. Hopefully it starts to die down because it's like I play recon pretty much 90% of the time I play Battlefield, and whenever I see a whole squad full of recons, I'm like, oh shit. Now I have to change my playstyle in order to compensate for the rest of the team, or half the team, being recon. So, and then of course, that makes the game less fun. Although, when you're going to be playing with 64 players, having one squad really isn't going to have that big of an influence on your team, so I cannot wait for that. Now, as far as the game is concerned on consoles, the current gen consoles, it really isn't that far advanced as far as BF3 and Battlefield 4. They're pretty much similar. Graphically, I think Battlefield 4 does look a little bit better than the Battlefield 3 on consoles, but that's just a minor little thing. Although the thing that really bothers me is the fact that it's really hard to play sometimes. Not because of skill or anything, but because of the fact that the game freezes, and of course with the lag, and then of course we have the lost connection to the session. I get that so many times, and in fact when I was recording for these clips that you're watching, for the first time ever, it actually did not freeze, so I'm so glad that it didn't happen. But every time I play a game, it's extremely difficult to actually play a game because of the fact that I keep getting disconnected. Of course, my quit percentage goes up, and then the losses go like completely negative because of the fact that it says I keep quitting. As far as that is concerned, it bothers me, the fact that it's sometimes hard to even play the game. But in the most part, when it does work and that you are able to play, it's so much fun. I'm enjoying the game so much, and I have unlocked everything I could for the recon, and now I get to go on the other classes. Now, although I haven't really played as much as I wanted to, just because I've been extremely busy, but in a while I will be able to play a lot more because then I'll be able to graduate, and then I'll be able to make videos all the time. Yep, I'm gonna graduate. Not high school, college, and it's so much fun. It's so awesome that I finally was able to finish it, and I can say I did it. So, but overall, I love this game so much, and I cannot wait for BF4 on PS4. That sounds pretty cool. But it doesn't matter what you get it on, it really doesn't. If you want it on Xbox One, get it on Xbox One. If you want it for PS4, get it for PS4. There is no reason to be going all fanboy on everyone because they're pretty much the same thing. I just recently got a PS3 not too long ago, and that's why I got some Battlefield 4 PS3 gameplay here, and it took me a while to do that, and it was so difficult to finally get away from that whole Xbox thing because the controller was like so weird. I'm not used to the PS3 controller, so my aim was really off, but I think I'm getting used to it, and I cannot wait for PS4. So what do you guys think? Are you ready for BF4 on PS4 or BF4 on Xbox One? Tell me in the comments down below. What do you guys think of Battlefield 4 as of now? I think it's so much fun. Now I'll make another video describing why I like it. Overall, I can say that this game is pretty much a 9 out of 10 for current gen. I think a 9 is a pretty good solid number for now. So overall, I really did enjoy this game for Battlefield 4. I haven't played the campaign only because I've heard some things about the data being lost, and I just want to play it on next gen to have that really nice looking graphics going on and not lose my progress too. So anyway, I haven't seen that yet, but as far as multiplayer is concerned, I'm having a blast. So keep playing Battlefield 4 and tell me what you think, and if you're, tell me down below, like I said, what you're getting for next gen, because it's gonna be a blast in this next week. Alright guys, I'm leaving, and you guys stay cool.